Coronavirus, meantime, is having a crushing impact, as you know, on the retail industry. Joining us now is the #1 rated retail analyst, JPMorgan's Matt Boss. Matt, welcome back. It's good to talk to you. I frankly don't know how you do your job right now. I don't know how you're supposed to know what is clearly the unknown. How are you assessing the industry today?
Yeah, thanks for having me on. So, look, I would say the #1 theme right now across retail is survival. I think you're going to have a clear bifurcation of the structural winners versus the multi-year market share donors coming out of this. Look, Scott, we actually cover both sides. So discounters, dollar stores, off-pricers, and strong global brands, I actually think could emerge stronger from this, take market share, use their size and scale. It's department stores and mall-based specialty retailers that were donating share before this. If we come out of this in more of a recessionary backdrop, that's where we still remain more cautious. That's where we're watching the balance sheets, and we're really paying attention to competition and how fierce this might look on the other side of it as dollars may be more constrained.
Is there such thing? Is there going to be such thing as a mall-based business on the other side of this?
Absolutely. I mean, I do think what you could see, and some of the things that we're watching, is you're going to have a stimulus effect from the government. In fact, looking at the proposed bill, the stimulus being proposed for the low to middle income consumer is actually double the tailwind that the U.S. consumer saw in 2018. So that helps. I think the other thing that we're watching is some of the mall-based rent and some of the negotiations that are happening right now between retailers and landlords. I do think, to your point, though, as we think about the move that has been happening for the greater part of the last 5 years from brick and mortar to e-commerce, that's where I think the strong emerge even stronger, and some of the weaker brick and mortar oriented retailers, which again, to me, would be the department stores and some of the mall-based specialty companies. That's where I think you have to think about, you will lap the closures, you will lap this containment a year from now, but there's going to be a minus on top of that, and that minus is the market share that I do think will continue to shift to e-commerce and could actually happen at an accelerating pace, then tie in, looking at our house view at JPMorgan, a recessionary dynamic for at least the next 6 months. Second quarter GDP, our JPMorgan economists just cut to negative 25%. So there's going to be an impact on the back end of this, but I do think there will be strong retailers that emerge, potentially even taking additional market share.
Yeah, this is the conversation that, Cramer has been having and had it with the speaker, had it with the Treasury Secretary. It's making sure you have a world, Matt, where you don't come out of this and you have Amazon and Walmart and Target and Costco and maybe a couple of others, and they've taken, to your point, such an overwhelming amount of market share that those at the bottom or the mall specialty store has no chance.
Yeah, look, I think, first of all, I think Jim's been doing a great job in speaking with the secretary and restoring some level of balance. I think the list is a lot broader, meaning dollar stores, I think, are positioned well near term. I think they come out of it stronger. That's Dollar General, Dollar Tree. As you think about the discounters, Five Below and Ollie's, debt-free balance sheets, you look at the off-price retailers that the consumer gravitates for value, and there still will be a treasure hunt. So as you think about Burlington, TJ Maxx, Ross Stores, I actually think all three of them could benefit on the back end. You have strong brands, Nike, Lululemon, VF Corp. Again, solid liquidity. They to me, come out of this stronger. I think the second side of it, and I know you guys were talking about it earlier this morning as well, I think on the more structural side, we will see M&A. We will see consolidation. That is where I think, as you're thinking about department stores, as you're thinking about that specialty retail world, that's actually been a theme for the last couple of years, and I think it will continue to be one. So there's strength out there in retail, but I think the list is a lot longer than just some of the larger picture ones that Jim's been speaking to.
It's good talking to you, Matt. I appreciate your insights on our program. I wish you well.